Hi, my name is David Riddle. In this video, I'll be showing you how to use Crazy Glue in a way you have probably never thought possible. Crazy Glue is also known as Superglue, CyanoAcrylate, or CA for short. In this video, I will be referring to it as CA. After watching this video, you will learn the techniques to bond almost any type of material together, such as wood, fiberglass, rubber, leather, drywall, and many other materials. You may have tried to use CA in the past and found that it did not work as well as you thought it should. With my unique techniques, including a special clog-free applicator nozzle and the use of a CA accelerator, I guarantee that you will be able to bond almost any material together. You might be wondering what makes me an authority on CA. I have more than 40 years of experience using CA in my work as an inventor, designer, and manufacturer of mechanical, electrical, and optical devices. I've been a maker since I was 5 years old, and I constructed my first loudspeaker when I was 14. If this video helps you, please like it and subscribe to our channel. By subscribing to our channel, you will fund our videos and you will be notified each time we release a new video. Please share in the comments sections what type of materials you have glued together using my techniques. If you have any questions, again, leave them in the comments section. Now, before I show you my technique, let me mention a few things. The CA products I use in this video, Super Thin Insta-Cure CA and Insta-Set Accelerator, are made by Bob Smith Industries, or BSI, and they can be purchased on Amazon. We have included a link below in the description section. I want to mention I am not affiliated with BSI and they are not subsidizing this video. Also, I use 24 gauge Teflon sleeving as a nozzle in applying CA, which also can be purchased on Amazon. Again, see the link in the description section. I want to mention how CA works. CA does not dry, it cures. Most glues dry through evaporation of water or solvents. CA cures through a polymerization reaction with water molecules on the bonding surfaces or water vapor in the air. This polymerization reaction can be accelerated or retarded by controlling the pH or percentage of hydrogen of these water molecules. More alkaline, faster cure. More acidic, slower or no curing at all. In addition, the integrity of the bond and cure rate of CA can vary dramatically depending on the type and characteristics of the materials being bonded together. I also want to mention that keeping your 8-ounce CA refill bottle in the freezer will extend its life for a very long time. Let's begin by preparing the CA glue bottle and the Teflon sleeving nozzle. To attach the Teflon tubing to the 2-ounce dispenser, I use a new razor blade and cut one end of the thin tubing at a steep salami angle to form a sharp point, like the tip of a hypodermic needle. The BSI 2-ounce dispenser comes with a hollow tapered nozzle that is sealed at the top. I remove the nozzle and set the CA in a safe location where it will not spill. Using the razor blade, I cut off the very end of the dispenser nozzle tip, revealing a very small hole that is too small for the tubing to fit in. This small hole can be enlarged by carefully and sequentially cutting 1/64-inch thick donuts off the tip of the nozzle until, through repeated testing, the tubing will just slide into the nozzle, forming a glue-tight fit. The Teflon tubing should be pushed all the way through the tapered nozzle until the internal tip of the tubing is above the liquid but not submerged in the CA when the dispenser is placed upright. This Teflon tubing nozzle allows me to precisely control the amount dispensed because I can see the CA flowing through the tubing before it exits the extended tip. By pre-squeezing the bottle when it is upright and controlling the pressure, I can dispense only a fraction of a drop or a continuous flow and everywhere in between. After dispensing the CA, I can suck up any excess glue that was dispensed by releasing the squeeze on the bottle. Additionally, if the tip of the tubing ever becomes clogged, I simply trim off the clogged portion with a razor blade and extend the nozzle by pulling additional tubing from the bottle. Now that we have prepared our bottle and we understand how to apply the CA, let's talk about the accelerator and some basics of CA glue. CA Accelerator. A clear, water-thin liquid composed of various solvents but always with an alkaline pH. The specific accelerator I use is BSI brand Insta-Set in a 2-ounce pump spray bottle. The pump sprayer makes it easier to control the exact amount dispensed, either sprayed directly onto the CA for large areas or indirectly by applying the accelerator to the tip of a bamboo skewer or other small instruments when only a fraction of a drop is desired for small, precise work. CA comes in different thicknesses or viscosity. The one I recommend and have linked to in the description is a super thin viscosity. The main reason I use only the super thin CA is in its ability to capillary or flow very long distances and to penetrate deeply into the particular material that I'm bonding. Super thin CA is especially effective for the technique I practice in woodworking. If you want to stop the flow of CA into areas beyond where you don't want bonding to occur, simply put a small amount of accelerator at the desired point and the curing CA forms its own dam. When I need to fill gaps, I most often use sodium bicarbonate or ordinary baking soda in the orange box. Because of baking soda's crystalline structure and an alkaline pH, it instantly cures CA and forms a matrix or composite-like material, much as sand and aggregate functions in concrete. In addition, large and thick sections of this composite plastic can be formed with alternating layers of baking soda and CA that can be instantly filed, drilled, threaded, milled, sanded, and painted. Various textiles and fibers, when combined with CA, can form a very strong structural composite material with characteristics much like fiberglass or carbon fiber. But be aware of the possibly intense exothermic reactions during the curing process. Now that we have a basic understanding of how CA works, I'm going to demonstrate the gluing process by bonding two pieces of wood together. The worst joint in woodworking is end grain to side grain. What we have here is a approximately 5-inch long piece of 2x4 placed on the side or the side grain of this other longer piece of 2x4. What I'm going to do is flood it, okay? I'm going to come around here and simply flow as much glue as I can all around this joint. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to let it soak in for a little bit because the wood is capillarying in or flowing into the wood grains and absorbing it 10 times greater than any other type of glue. This water-thin CA absolutely produces the strongest wood joints that you can imagine. And now I'm going to let it soak in a little bit more, and it will slowly capillary into the wood. And now what I'm going to do is wait just a little bit longer, and then I'm going to hit it with Accelerator, okay? And now what we're going to do is we're going to wait approximately 30 seconds for this to fully cure. But I can assure you, I cannot move it at all. It's instantly cured, but I just want to let the accelerator soak into the wood fibers even more before I attempt to do a test on this. I'm going to move these bottles so that when I hit it with this hammer right here, because I can't break it off. I can't manually break this off. There's just no way that I can break this off. It's not possible, okay? But let's see if we can do it with a hammer. As you can see, it has pulled a substantial amount of side grain out of it. It's the strongest joint you can make with thin, water-thin or a thin CA glue. It's much stronger than regular high-viscosity glue. It works perfectly. Now, this is the worst joint in the world. Can you imagine how strong this is when you have, say, a mortise and tendon joint? Now that you have a basic understanding of my technique, I would encourage you to start practicing on different materials. Again, if you have questions, please post them in the comments section. I monitor my videos every day and answer all questions within 24 hours. And last, a word of caution. CA is extremely useful but should be used with great care as it has certain characteristics that can make it quite dangerous for the uninitiated and especially children. CA instantly and tenaciously bonds human skin and sticks to any part of our body that contains moisture. Fingers, hands, hair, lips, mouth, eyes, and can cause irreversible damage. When CA is used with certain materials such as cotton cloth or cotton fibers, glass fibers, leather, yarns, a powerful exothermic reaction can take place, producing highly irritating fumes and sufficient heat to cause serious burns. A single drop of CA can permanently damage a precision mechanism such as a camera or a watch and seriously degrade the value of a priceless antique if used carelessly on or around these items. If this video was helpful, please like it and subscribe to our channel and let us know what other videos you would like us to make. Thanks again for watching.